Welcome back, everybody. Our first guest tonight is an Emmy and Academy Award-nominated actress you know from films such as Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2, and Gattaca. You can see her next in The Old Guard 2, which will premiere on Netflix July 2nd, and in Dexter Resurrection, which premieres July 11th on Paramount Plus with Showtime. Let's take a look.
No luck, huh?
Charlie, my goodness, what a nice surprise.
Walk with me?
I'd love to, but I've got...
It's not a request.
So, what brings you out to Michigan?
Money.
Wow, that's great. No idea what's going on with the ATM back there, but I am so happy to hear the big man agreed to my little ask. Work's been slow these days, so an extra $100 grand's really gonna help me out.
You're not getting it.
Say what?
The rules are explained very clearly. No requests, no demands, or you're out, Keith. Or do you prefer to be called the Canton Clever? Either way, you are out. We closed your account. Never contact us again.
Please welcome back to the show, Uma Thurman, everybody.
I'm so good.
Welcome to the Dexter franchise.
Oh, thank you. The Dexterverse.
It's the Dexterverse.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful verse, as verses go.
It certainly is.
I've only seen the first couple episodes. You play someone named Charlie who's very mysterious.
I do. I play a rather dangerous woman.
Yeah.
She's fun. She's a highly trained, possibly violent person with a very private moral code.
I think you are somebody based on your career where if somebody is like very well-trained and potentially violent, I feel like you're like, I think Uma might be able to pull it off.
You get stuck in these kind of ruts.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They're just like, oh, the lady with the sword, let's get her.
Yeah. Well, I think you so effectively have kicked ass in cinema history. It's hard to think of like who would be like the B choice, you know?
Well, I mean, we'll find the B. We'll find
at some point we have to. Were you a fan of the Dexter show?
Yeah, a big fan, and it's honestly been like one of the nicest experiences ever. Like,
That's really cool.
It's been really great.
This also, the original Dexter took place in Miami, but this took place in New York City, your hometown.
We are in New York City.
Yeah.
Yes. The killer's prowl.
Do you love when you were lucky enough to shoot in New York City?
I mean, honestly, I live for it.
Yeah. Does it help if you
Don't tell anyone,
if you get two offers and they're pretty close? Well, you'll just take the New York one every time.
Well, yeah. I mean, also, I'm a mother.
Yeah.
So you know.
And is that how you ask your children to say it? Mother. I am not a mom. I am a mother.
I mean, there's a thing called the school year.
Yeah.
You know,
well, that's very nice.
I'm getting very close to being freer of the school year, but it's not happened yet.
But that's great to have home game shows. Like to work at home and work in New York City.
Oh my God, it's the best.
I mean, I feel very lucky the same way. You know, I have New York City kids.
Well, being a performer, being in the entertainment industry can be just one of the greatest jobs in the whole world. If you add to that sleeping in your own bed. Right. It is the greatest job in the whole world.
Hotels are good for like a day and a half, and then you want to get back to
I spent decades on the road.
Yes.
So it's truly a pleasure. And also New York, I mean, what a great canvas. It's
a really great canvas.
You know, every single show or film that you ever make or meet with writers and directors working in New York, there's like, well, New York is a character. Like, yeah, it is. That's right.
Do you find, people are always filming around my apartment and, they have a whole setup and nobody cares.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, New Yorkers are like, they all think they're starring in their own personal movie. And they like, your movie is in the way of my movie, and I have to go get to my movie. Is it always funny? Like, how like, oh my God, like nobody cares that we're making a movie?
I think actually people kind of like production in the city. I mean, everyone's always annoyed by something. I mean, that's part of being a New Yorker too. Yeah. Right? I mean, if you had nothing to be annoyed about, you wouldn't really quite feel at home. And if it's a movie set, not the garbage, it's like you're doing really well.
Yeah, right.
You know?
I remember walking by once, and they were setting up craft services where they have coffee out.
And did you steal some crafty?
I didn't, because there was a guy who was basically was trying to grab one.
The crafty?
No, there was like a guy who was just going to work, and he tried to stop and take a coffee because he thought it was free coffee, and they were like, "This is for a movie," and he was like, "Oh, good for you," and just like was very. He was very upset with the fact that it wasn't just free coffee.
I mean, if you were like really excited that you thought for once you were going to get a free cup of coffee and somebody scolded you, you'd be really bummed too.
I like now I have empathy for this guy.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking, I only saw the moment where he was mad and after, and before I was like, it finally is happening.
This is just a man who's wanted one thing his whole life.
Oh my
to give him a free cup of coffee.
New York, you walked all over me, but today a free cup of coffee.
Everybody deserves like one nice thing to happen to them.
I was telling you backstage, I had a nice thing happen walking to the streets in New York. I ran into your daughter, Maya, in the street, and you have 2 children now who are just incredibly accomplished performers who have both been on...
I have 3 who are very accomplished.
Yes.
2 who work for it.
Yes. Great. I very much apologize to the one who's not putting the work in.
Yeah.
She'll get there.
In public, like, you know.
But you've seen your children on stage in New York City, and I'm just wondering, what is that like as a mother?
As a mother. You know, honestly, like, I mean, I'm so proud of them, and they're so together, and honestly, seeing your kids kind of surpass you is awesome.
Well, I wouldn't say that they've surpassed you, but they are.
No, but I mean, I just think they're amazing.
Yeah.
I think they're so talented, and so you're always anxious that the circumstances all support the best outcome.
Yes.
And so that's what, you know, again, the only thing that makes me nervous is I want them to have the best circumstances.
But over the course of when you see them do theater, like, can you get past the anxiety into just enjoying them as...
Totally.
That's wonderful.
Totally. But I mean, like, both of them, like, you know, the plays were good, the cast they were with were superb, both cases, and, like, you just gotta, like... It's great directors.
That's really, really fun.
It's all the ingredients.
I can only imagine what that feeling is like.
Totally the best. It's really good.
Because my kids are at the age where all their work is pretty and well, it's just like, I've got one who can sing, but like if they add choreography, he does the choreography, but then he has to stop singing.
No, you might not really be looking at it quite the right way.
Oh, I'll show you a video on my phone later. I'm guaranteeing you.
No, you have to stare at them with sheer admiration, and the moves will get better.
Okay. Oh, I'm seeing you're putting it on me.
I am.
I'm very excited. You're working with Charlize in Old Guard 2. Old Guard 1 was another...
Old Guard 1 was great.
Another kick-ass action film, so I'm very excited to see you in that.
Yeah.
I also, I would be remiss if I didn't point out an incredible anniversary that just happened for one of my all-time favorite films. There's the Pulp Fiction cast. 30 years.
I
know. Was it special to get back together as a group?
It was really special to get back together. It was so sweet. And, you know, Quentin's not in that picture. He should be in that picture.
Yeah, he should be in that picture. So a lot of people say he had a lot to do with that movie.
He had quite a bit to do with it, yeah.
Did you, when was the last time, did you watch it that night? Did you?
I did not watch it that night.
When's the last time do you think you've seen it from start to finish? Yeah.
Probably most of America has seen it more recently than me.
Yeah. It is one of those things. I mean, again, it's like we don't live in an era anymore where, you like see that it's on and you just sit down and watch it. But my YouTube algorithm is always like, hey, you want to watch a scene from Pulp Fiction? I'm like, you know what? I would like to watch a scene. So
it's so
I find it's just sort of an agelessly wonderful film.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. You've been in a lot of them.
Yeah, thank you.
It's wonderful to have you back. Thank you so much for making
the
trip. You guys, that's Uma Thurman, everyone. The Old Guard 2 will be available on Netflix July 2nd, and Dexter Resurrection premieres July 11th on Paramount Plus and Showtime. We'll be right back with